Hello everyone, my name is Dr. Weller and I work at North Park University in the School of Professional Services, and I am happy to be your instructor for this class. I mostly teach digital marketing, e-commerce, technology, strategic marketing, lots of management classes, and also sales and advertising classes. So a little bit about my background, and then we will go through the course description just to give you a couple of ideas of what to expect. My background from an educational standpoint is I have a PhD in organizational management. I also have an MBA in marketing, and my undergrad was in business administration. From a more practical standpoint, I have my own business, which is eKnowledge Bookshelf, LLC. It's a digital marketing company, and we specialize in content marketing service. I really grew this business from the ground up, and things are starting to happen, and it's very exciting. Prior to that, I was in industry for about 10 years or so. I worked in chemicals, financial services, and the IT industry. So be assured that you are in very good hands this semester, and I look forward to us working through these 7 modules together. So to that end, I would like to discuss the course objectives because we really want to ensure at the end of the day we're meeting these course objectives and that you're getting what you need to get out of this class as you move forward in your program. We want to ensure that successful journey. So for BADM, this is Web Technologies and E-Commerce, a few of the key objectives that I want to ensure I talk about. Explain the features and functionalities of key technologies that support e-commerce. So we will be coming at e-commerce from a business direction, and I want to ensure that you understand the different technologies, but I really want you to understand the application and why we're doing it. And so you'll see lots of application in this class. Identify the key components of e-commerce B2C and B2B business models. So we'll be discussing different kinds of business models under the umbrella of e-commerce. Apply knowledge regarding the key factors and decisions involved in developing and building a website. We will be doing that through HubSpot. So I'm not sure if you're familiar with them or not, but one of the activities you'll be doing is setting up a free account, and then you'll be picking a learning track called Design. Let me see, I'll get the exact name of it. The learning track is called Growth Driven Design Learning Track. And this will be worth 70 points. What you'll be doing is working through the videos, the quizzes, the templates, the activities, and then at the very end in week 7, you'll take a 2-hour exam, and should you pass that, you'll actually have the certification from HubSpot. So that's a valid industry certification that you'll have. And what's great about the portal is as you create your new account, I'll add you into the course room, and then I can see exactly what your progress is. I can see your exam. I can see everything that you're working on. So, right around week 4 or 5, I may be sending out some messages saying, hey, come on, let's hurry up and get this done. Our deadline is running out. So you'll be able to see everyone in this portal. So I'm excited to try this. I think it's going to be great. Number 4, examine factors influencing the behavior of customers in the online environment. So there will be an advertising element to this class, okay? We will also discuss ethical, social, and political issues, and boy, has there been a lot of them. Think Facebook privacy, right? Lots going on, so we have plenty of current events that we can discuss and apply to these concepts. Identify methods and best practices to protect customer privacy and security. Again, lots going on in this area, very hot topic right now. Compare social media marketing platforms and recommend the appropriate communication vehicle for the target market. So you're going to have an element of communication in this class too. It's really going to be holistic. We're going to look at e-commerce from a couple of different directions, and you're going to be able to take this information and run with it regardless of which program you're in. Number 8, connect, synthesize, and apply knowledge regarding the nature of the evolution and growth of e-commerce. So we're really going to go back a couple years and look and analyze how did we get here today, and how can we predict where we're going to be in 10, 20, 30 years from now. Explain the challenges faced by U.S. companies pursuing global e-commerce, including government regulation and surveillance. Surveillance, very big issue right now. So we're going to dig into that mostly through case studies. Synthesize a multidisciplinary approach to the study of e-commerce and web technologies. Identify and debate new trends in e-commerce, including social media, mobile marketing, and location-based marketing. The location-based marketing is really taking off. If you use the app Waze for navigation, you might be familiar with how they use the location base. So for example, if there's a Dunkin' Donuts within a mile, you can tap on the coupon, and you can place your order, pay for it right there, and then divert over to the Dunkin' Donuts, grab your coffee, and then get back on the way to wherever you were going. So location-based marketing is really, really hot these days. So we're going to be digging into that for sure. And then also evaluate success factors that will define the future of web and e-commerce. So really trying to look out and see what's going to be happening in the next couple of years. So that's an overview of the course. As you know, I'm sure you've been in a couple of classes thus far. You really want to start out with going through the syllabus. So you'll click on the syllabus key, and from there you'll go right into the modules. So starting with Module 1. And there we'll have a discussion, a get to know yourself discussion, and then from there we will dig into the material. Now I'll just give you a brief overview of what to expect in terms of the different tasks. So we're going to start out, let me bring up my spreadsheet. We're going to start out with every week there's going to be chapters that you read and PowerPoint slides that you look through, and there could be some supplemental resources there as well. In the very first week, you're going to have a research paper. This is an individual assignment that's worth 20 points. So I give you a lot of latitude whereby you can pick out what you're interested in so long as it falls within these parameters, and then the assignment details will let you know what questions you have to answer. Additionally, we're going to have a practice video case study where you watch a video and then you answer a couple questions. And this is really about bringing in current cases that we can apply these concepts to. So there's going to be one practice video case study and then 5 case studies that are actually count for points. And those you will work with one other partner. I will select your partners probably in week 1, towards the end of week 1. We'll allow a little bit of time for the add and drop, and then I'll ensure everybody has a partner, and you'll work with them throughout the duration of the course. You'll also have a couple of self-checks. The very first self-check is going to be a practice video case study. Just in case you haven't done them before, you can submit it. It's not worth any points, but I can give you feedback and just ensure that you're on track. And then also there'll be 2 other quizzes that are non-graded, but again, it's just a check to make sure that you're understanding the concepts and you're really on track and staying up with the class. And then as we already mentioned, we'll have the HubSpot certification, which consists of 7 lessons and then an exam that's 2 hours. And so you'll be able to work on that at your own pace. You'll have 7 weeks to do it. Now keep in mind, you're going to be in the portal, so I'll certainly see how many lessons you've completed, what still needs to happen. So certainly expect a gentle nudge if you're not making as much progress as you intended to. But basically, if you do 1 lesson a week, then you'll be all set by the very end. Other than that, there will be some supplemental TED Talks and some videos that I'll ask you to look through. Not required, but usually just adding to what the textbook is already giving us. One other point I wanted to make mention of is there is a student companion website, and I will put that link front and center probably in Module 1 just to make sure that you see that. And it's great because they have lots of links there, they have the videos there, they have all kinds of information. So you definitely want to check that one out. Other than that, I think we are all set. Hopefully this gives you an overview. You're going to want to start with the syllabus, read through that. If you have any questions at all my information, my contact information is in there. I live on the East Coast. I live in Pennsylvania. So I know there's a bit of a time difference. I think we're 2 hours, I believe, depending on where you're located. But other than that, you'll see I'm in the course room 7 days a week. So I'm really not hard to get a hold of. Sometimes on Sunday mornings, I'm at church, so you might not see me then. But other than that, I look forward to getting started and getting to know everyone. Thanks so much, everyone.